Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Crusader Kings 2 with the Faerûn mod installed, as you can probably see by the map. Now I have a very special version, a 0.3.7 Bro version I'm gonna call this, because this is Beta Plan requests help from Olrox again. You see, I don't know if I said it entirely correctly in the last episode because I think I got distracted, but you may notice that this portrait has changed. This is my daughter. This is Godgood. So Godgood is now the true heir. He had already fixed the fact that when we went to Merchant Republic, I could actually designate my daughter, because that was for a long time not possible. Enatic stuff. But then in the last episode, we noticed that for some reason my half-brother was still gaining some lands. And apparently that was because the crags over here, this county for some reason was still agnatic. So, male only. And that was also true for the baronies. And that's why everything went awry. And he changed the save game in order to fix this. Now he said he did that because he likes the series. I'm thinking that he's just trying to, you know, make sure that I am not too mad. Because I have a love-hate relationship with this man. Because, let's be honest over here. He is also the creator of the Lord's Alliance. All those things that are causing us trouble. All these Lord Alliances with all those extra pacts. Yeah, that he's also responsible for that. But, yeah, he did fix this for us. So, thank you for that. For us keeping us the series and keeping our nice half-find troll line. Now, Shadow Wolf Rising, as mentioned in his after-action report, I'm just going to rely on that right now. I'm recording this, well, about 6 hours or so after the last one, because I was lucky enough. Hey, COVID doesn't make us have anything to do, so I had a chance to, well, contact him very quickly and stuff. But yeah, I assume just Shadow Wolf Rising has talked already about it in his after-action report, but we did capture the Ice Peak in the last episode. Not only that, I've managed to do it. Remember this person? I didn't realize that was a woman. Yeah, I don't know why, but I was allowed by, here, Grintak the Oppressor, to marry out one of my consorts to this female lady. And because we are agnatic, I could give her the title. Now, unfortunately, she's immediately taken a orc consort. But hopefully there's also some fine babies coming from this. Hopefully female fine babies. But it is already doing what we wanted it to do. She has a court with also a half-ogre, mind you. A troll. I said half-ogre, is that true? Yeah, it's a half-ogre. And we have some demons, but they all require and they require wives, so that is exactly what we want. What am I saying? So, we now have the possibility to continue our nice line. Unfortunately, we're going to take a huge prestige hit for Godgood, which is not good, because a prestige hit is going to lower respect, because part of respect is based on prestige. So, getting our line re-elected is going to be a bit of a thing, but that is for another matter. So many things have already been fixed and I'm happy enough as it is. The fix also required us to, well, continue time a little bit, and apparently in that time the Fomorians have established themselves as the Neverwinter Wood dukedoms. But don't worry, we can still force vassalize them if we want to. So, everything is fine, hunky-dory. Now, mind you, the fact I have now mentioned Olrox a few times before, because, well, he Lord Alliance and what have you not, he is responsible for magic items and some of the alliances, these societies over here, but that doesn't mean that he's like the main dev and everything. Trust me, you don't make this mod on your own. Look, I can't even scroll out far enough to see everything. This map is gigantic. And we are all a little cog in the wheel. And my little cog and wheel and responsibility is mod awareness. This mod exists. It is nice. Like, certainly if you are a D&D fan, this is this is the granddaddy of the settings. And you should really look into that. Maybe I should also land her. It's gonna have another male member of my family going, which is not so good. By the way, as you may have noticed, for those intrepid and close watchful eyes, I apparently was pregnant. And I found out another bug. Apparently, for some reason, we don't get a message about being pregnant. But Korka, yeah, that's not a good name. Let's, we want something that vibrates what we want. This is one of those features that I really want them to put into CK3, and possibly by the time that you ever see this video, which might be a month from now, that has already been implemented. But yeah, okay, no good titles over here. We should also therefore name Glazorka, but we had Proffit, because we don't know how to do anything anyways, and you are just a disappointment, so you're but good. We have good and but good. So bad gold, good gold, or gold is good. I don't know. This is perhaps bad good because it is a half-find troll. So in that sense, and it's a daughter. So what do you know? And yeah, apparently this guy likes us enough to make the bubbas with us. And yeah, we did lose one consort because I did marry them out over here, as I think I said. Yeah, this is a change because apparently with our reloading and trying to fix this, I was still ambitious. And, well, that's not fair. I lost ambitious in the last episode. So we need to lose ambitious. As painful as that is. Now, speaking about things that we need to do. Laws. Realm. When can I change this to medium? Because I really would like to change this to medium. We can make the Kingdom of Luskan. I love the banner. I love it. I would want it, but I think it's going to only cause troubles. Actually, isn't it going to cause troubles? No, because we're the only one that holds land in Luskan. We could create that. Let's not. For the moment, for right now, I'm just afraid that it's going to mess up whatever just has been fixed. So, are you independent? Yes, you are. You are a frost giant. Right now, I'm not keen on attacking. Can we declare conquest war already? No, they're all just too far away. Can't really do that yet. The point is, we need more female fiends in order to be able to land. We need the males for our daughters. We need the females in order to land. Now, and I'm not sure how quickly this guy will generate a new courtier. After all, he has no lands. This is a male again. This is, by the way, just a tiefling, so it's not good enough. And unfortunately, he's just not marrying her out. But we did have you return. Oh, you don't even want that. You like her too much. Now, the guy that I just showed you is apparently my sister got a little bit annoyed with her husband and just said, you know what? You no longer worky for me. And he got himself fired. So I think we are gonna get, gonna have to find him a wife. I would love it if I could get him a fiend wife, but apparently nobody thinks he's important enough, and probably right in that sense. But here is a person of a barony. So he would marry that. That is fine. So that the house of Vok, which of course is the house of my mother, can still grow and continue on. We should not neglect that. He hates me because he's a powerful vassal, wants to be on the council. I totally get that. And at 21, you're a good enough marshal for me to do this. Yes, the other guy was stronger, but I need to make decisions also based on other matters. Mirabar, I wish I could attack you. I wish I could, but look at the amount of alliances. Not just the alliances, the fact that there's already an army over here of 3,000. One of which is of the Iron Master, another one of the Twilight Tor, and then one of Mirabar. So, Twilight Tor is, by my knowledge, a region. Twilight Tor, yeah, see? That's over here. I knew I recognized the name. An Iron Master, I don't know if that is a region. I assume it is, but that's not a region I recognize from the setting. Iron Master. Or am I just misremembering something? Oh no, that's over here. Oof. Ooh, yeah, Here's going to be a little secret. I did play Neverwinter, all of them. Extension versions, mods included, what have you not. Played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Did all that. Never played Icewind Dale. That's sorry. That's probably why I don't know this region that well. By the way, Daggerford. You're no longer Daggerford, you're Delimbria. Delimberian. Delimberian? Look, if you put two vowels after one another, the I and the I don't know how you want me to pronounce that. The Limbar I know, but this is the Delimberian? Like, what in the hell, man? It's a titular title even. Just... I'm gonna cry about it. Why not create the Kingdom of Daggerford? You numbnuts! You're of Daggerford. I'm gonna be upset about that, no matter what. By the way, I didn't realize I haven't seen this because I loaded this up. League of Waterdeep. What are they doing? In the war for the city of Gold. That is no bueno. So you of the Lord Alliance, because you are, right? No, crud. The Fomorians are in my way. I'm sure I could beat them. That's not my problem. My problem is they would also want a council position. Also they, of course, just like this guy, are all going to be good at military. I wonder if I can force them to change their thing. 99 personal combat strength. Holy sh... Duty, we have 62. He doesn't even have a class and he's already this incredible imposing. But he's a giant. Gives him plus 30. What does Troll give? Also plus... No, that same trait. Personal combat skill plus 15. Yeah, giant be more powerful. Well, that is a thing. So, you're all defending against Delinia's host, claim on Mirabar. The funny thing is that with the Lord's Alliance, and yes, I'm still complaining sometimes about the Lord's Alliance. Okay, just let me be. The Lord's Alliance, we are playing in a fantasy setting, in which adventurers have a... Ooh, snap, son! Midas touched, yes, thank you very much. That is oh yeah, I was told about this. This is a little bug that's still there. This is a little bit unknown, but I can just say once again, go to minor titles over here, designate air, and then I can again say it's good, and then everything works again. But yeah, that's the thing that happens. But oh my gosh, she's frail. Come on, frail, really? Then again, we aren't combating as much. Perhaps that is logical. Frail troll is still going to be way more better than some of the humans that are frail and strength. I mean, we have 4 health from being a troll. Frail is not much of a problem. The problem is that vassal opinion is -5. That is the issue. Gosh darn it, and I need you to marry a bloody find. This is a necessity. We need to keep the line strong. So, I want to arrange a marriage between good, my heir, so important, mind you, important, and your scribe, for instance. Matrilineal, everything. No. Nope. Otherwise, I'm going to have to give up a consort. Ooh. What? Give him. Found one. Oh, wait a second. How about this brilliant guy? No. Who are you? You are a new addition to your court. Is my feeling. Telkun's Tower. They are breeding like crazy. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Why won't you... Opinion, he loves him. Why is this a problem? Skills. I would like that brilliant trait, to be honest. That brilliant trait would be good. Which other options did we have available for my daughter? Because we will take nothing less than a find. Because if we do not get a find, matrilineal. That actually works for him. Now he isn't as smart as his brother. He's only bright instead of brilliant. Yeah, this is. You're strong, and he won't take that either. What other opinions are problems? Is our spy master in this case? I mean, he likes got good. Unfortunately, she became frail, so he's not as good. Possibly for her skills. He would give me this man, which, I mean, he isn't half bad. I mean, his diplomacy sucks. And he is still a greater fiend. You know what? Well, screw that. Give me him. He looks more trollish anyway. He's a little bit more plump, you know. A little bit more plump. This looks more to a troll like me than this does. This looks more like a drowish type of thing. I know I am extremely specious racist, considering things going on color, but still. There we go. Good, good. So, we know we would lose all titles, I assume. Yeah, almost everything. What we need to do is we need to make a massive, and I mean a massive campaign fund to get her to be elected. There it is. 900 gold. This is why we can't make a title. Alright, let's first do 800. That's not what I meant it to do. By the way, if you're wondering how I did this, so quickly and what have you not, if you press just a normal plus, you indeed only get 10 and you have to go click, 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 click. Horrible, annoying. If you do if you do shift, you hit it by 100, right? If you do, however, control click, you will do immediately the exact amount needed to get that person elected. Alright? And if you control it, it goes immediately to 0. So you like to do control and then just hit it with, you know, a few clicks. Because he's going to earn respect quite easily. Age factor, luckily the age factor will definitely now go with us. Now he also has a massive campaign fund, mind you. And he has a prestige factor. Now this prestige factor is something that I can't really prevent, except that I could now tell people no, because despite the fact that we are Nedic, I still cannot tell them, hey, I would like, you know what, why don't you go in, because you're at a 20, it's even better. We would like for you to have a female as a steward, and that is because our laws, status of women is still crappy. Yes, we inherit, but everything else is not the same. Is that logical? No, but that's how CK2 is programmed. That has nothing to do with the mod, so don't blame them. Do I want to level up as Ranger again? I mean, I love movement speed, so I mean, I like this. I'm starting to think maybe something else. Paragon of Enlightenment. Exalted among men. Like both. It's going to be difficult though. I mean, our gain in prestige is meh. Monthly favor is meh. Make a friend. No, you know what? I think it's time that we also make ourselves Ogre Magi. We have Fiend Blood. We're going to go for... I should have gone for Sorcerer with a Fiend Blood line, but... I've gone Mage now. And that's also because mages have spells and we don't. Oh, we can have a Mage Apprentice. This could be interesting. A Mage Apprentice would be good. There we go. Let's make her a mage ahead of time. Because if we get a wizard... this helps our learning right now. But also we have a familiar. And currently we have a wizard. One of these must be true. We must have the character modifier Conjuration School. Now, back in the day, when we first started with this mod, not a lot of these schools were implemented. But let's go with the School of Conjuration. Open the spellbook and see what nowadays we can have. Longevity we can cast. Need a wealth. Okay, I am not a master wizard and I don't have 30 spell points. But we can now indeed cast Faithful Hound. The familiar spell, we already have it. The lesser demon spell. It gives us a nice regiment, which is, right? It's a regiment with troops with low maintenance, I must say. And then we can summon things. Because Conjuration is a summoning school and that, so... You know, if we can't get finds from our island over here, from Icepeak, we will conjure them to us. Yes. We are going to go full fiend half troll up in here. Up in here, up in here. I will never stop using that song as a joke. Like, I think I have a problem. Up in here, up in here. Here, their title, Lost on Succession. It already isn't enough. He already put enough campaign funds in that I now need all my cash to even get close. This is nuts. Just pump it up. Baby, pump it up. I'm probably gonna put 1,000 here. Your apprentice has shown the basics of magical training, learning enough not to kill themselves, hopefully. But there's many professions in the magical world, and sending them down the spell will likely lose them. Will likely lose them for decades, if not centuries. No immortality empowers mine alone. I become bitter rivals. And I gain arbitrary? Well, you already were rivals, so that's not a big problem. But that isn't funny. Okay, did I now just undo her as apprentice? No? So, why is the power mine and mine alone? I don't get it. But alright, we put 999 gold pieces into the campaign fund to get good to become our heir. We can oil up the rack, we lose 10 favor. Still really weird, but that is once again a CK2 thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if in the major update they will try and address these events. Ooh. I'm spiking the mic apparently, I'm so sorry. Resist my fall impulses, get some favor. Intricate web weaver for this dude. I'm so happy for him, I really care. I really sincerely care. Oh. I am not going to make that hard sound because for some reason I didn't adjust the mic settings, but in the last episode I couldn't get it to get red at all, and now... So, 1,000 troops you have, alright. To war. I will lead these troops even. Why? I really ought to land. This is my mother. Maybe I should land my mother. I mean, I should be the initial heir. That's actually an idea. Would come down our family line anyway, unless it goes down the Vok line, which could happen. That would go a bit weird. Yeah, whatever. But yeah. Why do I want to lead? Because my pursuit and more importantly my movement. So where are you at? You're over there. Okay. What are you going for? The conquest of Luskan itself. You would think I would surrender Luskan to you. Look, you must have fallen on your head or something, dude. Oh great. How many? Way too little. Winter hits us, but we are out just in time. As he marches south. And he tries to hit the capital of my sister. Nope. The answer is nope. Trolls are here to stay, buddy. For Morians, I need to go through your land. Sorry. Should not have done that. Fomorians, of course, are going to cause major attrition. Now I'm going to chance it. Yes. The chance succeeded. I'm going to stand down the armies. We still need to replenish a little bit, so that's why it wasn't also too bad that we had to use some of our time to undo the bugs. But yeah. We need to replenish troops, but yeah, well, this also happened. Alright. Ooh. Fae has lost yet another one of its rulers. The Crags and Groenwald prosper. That is nice to see. Don't know why this is all wrong. I know in vanilla CK2 this is not a problem, but well, all wrong. It's a bit hard to see what's going on here. And it's funny enough, despite the fact that does this not have my crown focus? Yes, it does. And the bonuses do not apply to my capital, where we have the most things. But let us get on to medium centralization. It almost always has enough supporters. I better say, I've never seen it fail before. Hey. Well, you're winning that battle. And the conquest of the islands. Alright, what's happening over here? My heir is apparently an adulterer. That's funny because nonetheless she did get a baby with her husband. General opinion until 20. Yeah, that's bad. Designated heir, that gives her at least a little bit of things. A magical apprentice also gives her prestige, which is good. And this is a boy, so I don't mind that he is kind of foolish. Because it's a boy, we don't care. But we will name him after, not his father, but his grandfather? CK2? That's not your grandfather. Grandfather is Proffit. You don't have a father from the other side. CK2, wait a second, is that not the name of... No, it's Getrunk. That was the only other reason I could think of what it might be. Oh well. Oh, he is back. Sure. Army, stamp. The good thing is here we have the supply, and here we just don't. No, we do. Why did we suffer attrition? Well, there we go. Medium centralization. We can now hold 7 holdings. Fortunately, because we lost ambitious, no longer 8. In fact, we gained arbitrary, so... There is no chance in hell that even if we gain ambitious back... Maybe if we also gain diligent, or do we already have diligent? No, we don't. Then maybe we can do it. But otherwise, unable to do this. Well, you know what we do to guys like you? We sacrifice them to the gods, even if it's only 5 favor. You've earned it, you nasty piece of work. And they say us, we trolls are evil. Okay, what's up here now? Defending against High Chief the Outgorger of the Conquest of the Twilight Door. Ooh. You are attacking once again. A member of the Lord's Alliance. And he has enough allies that I assume if they calls them in, he is going to get destroyed. But right now, you seem to be fine. Which makes me almost want to go for Mirabar right now, but... Yeah, because now Mirabar is on the move. Ooh, we gain Trained Conjurer, which is also one of the reasons why I want to lead an army. I have seen this question asked a lot of time on the Discord, and I would strongly advise you, there is a Discord channel for this mod. It is in the description down below each and every time of the video. If you have any questions, that is where all the devs are. Devs that have handled each and every aspect, so all of the races. If you're wondering, well, hey, why does my race not mix with the other race, for instance? People that have handled all kinds of event chains, people that have taken care of societies, go to the Discord. But I've lost my train of thought just praising the Discord, which is rightful to do, but then I lost my train of thought. What was with the Discord? What was it about questions? Oh yeah. People have asked a lot of time, like, how do I level this? One of the ways to do this is to win combat, to lead armies. That is one of the ways to gain this to become better. So this is excellent way. That is also why I wanted to lead the army, because I will become better. And now we are actually a trained conjurer. And the familiar, I should still equip. That would be wise. But there we go. Technological spread and plot discovery chance. But mainly that technological spread I sincerely enjoy. I could strengthen the abyssal faith. Win a holy war should not be a problem. We have enough favor to attack for a holy war. We should construct a temple and convert a province to abyssal. You know what? That is actually quite doable. We're gonna strengthen the abyssal faith. We are, after all, zealous. So that is a thing that's right up our alley. We really need to spread the faith because we have hardly anything. And one of the regions I would love to do that to is our own holdings. Which, you were off duty. I just noticed that the 3D model wasn't there. So I was a little bit like, hey, wait a second, what's going on here? But that happened. Well, Luskin, you are fully built, but not in the Black Fort. So, Black Fort, we're gonna try to get you a temple. A holy war should be quite possible. We could, for instance, take down the frost giants over here. What happened to you? Is that because you're hair-lipped? Because there's definitely a... Oh no, you got wounded, I think. You look like you have a black eye, but you don't seem to be wounded. But this is some giant and human coming through together. She's a half-giant, yeah. Frost giants. Do we want those, or do we want a Northlander thing? Ooh! Oh, you have some of the Silverhand blood. Yep. Yeah, you do. So, Neverwinter expanded. Don't think that is a huge problem. I mean, the expansion is less problematic than the fact that they're part of the Lord's Alliance, question mark? They don't seem to be part of the Lord's Alliance. Oh, recent Holy War. Could do the vile conquest of Neverwinter. I mean, they are a competitor. Let me know in the comments. I might just stop recording. Are we gonna do a vile conquest of Neverwinter? A competitor to us. I may want to save up gold so that we immediately can build the trade posts. Because the trade posts that are over here... This belongs to Waterdeep, so I can't do anything about that. Waterdeep? Seriously? Waterdeep? They all belong to Waterdeep? Of course, Neverwinter is not a merchant republic, but still. We could remove them then. I don't think they will immediately then get destroyed, but... That is the way to get ourselves better, because this is from a different house, the Vrakukrit, but this is Proffit, and we want these two to become Proffit as well. Especially Neverwinter is a good one to get. I can't believe that this wouldn't be good. They're booming even at this moment, so yeah. I think a vile conquest of Neverwinter is in the cards. Now, I talked a lot about it, and I'm considering starting it now, but I also would like to have your feedback on this. Vile conquest. Nearby forest rulers might defend her. Yeah, but it's also with a holy war. But that is something I need to take into account. Look, we are not at our max troops. We should do this. I think we should make it a holy war, because now that we want to strengthen the faith, that is a good idea. Gosh darn, his respect is rising quicker than ours. It's probably because his prestige is rising, yeah, by 0.2, 0.73. Because he is... held baronies. Chancellor of Mirabar. You know what? Time to kick you off that position, buddy boy. And put in my consort. Why are we helping his house? Kick him off the council. He's probably going to be extremely pissed about that. Yes, he is, but he doesn't need to be in the council anymore. We now have strong enough vassals that he isn't considered a strong vassal anymore. So he doesn't need to be on the council, which makes his prestige rise only by 0.23, whereas our daughters is rising by 0.98. In other words, our daughter is going to get that gap in prestige is going to close, which means this problem should be less problematic. Now we can only hold one more trade post. Apparently we lost a little bit in things. However, we can always hit trade post practices and then we can have another one. But maybe we shouldn't do that yet. If we can get one of them, well, we're gonna have to fight Waterdeep. And Waterdeep has happened before. It's a tributary to the Moonshine, so we would also be at war with the Moonshine immediately. Not to be alone, but he might. No, he's not member of the Lord's Alliance in this case, it seems. But that is long-term goal. I think it is. We should save up. I think I will go off camera. We'll regain our troops. We'll get myself enough wizard points. Wizard spell points, 8 left. In order to, well, conjure ourselves a very special retinue. A retinue that, decisions, intrigue, spellbook, that, well, finds ourselves with a few more people to fight for us. I think I would like that. Is that a lesser demon spell? Yeah, the lesser demon spell. And I think that that would be thematically amazing. That would be really, really cool. We need to have 15 spell points. Oh, I need to be at war to do this. Still, that's not a problem. We can we can be at war. That's not a problem. But we also need to be journeyman wizard. So I think we need to be one more level above this. So basically, Neverwinter is a target, a target in the near future. We should definitely consider, but maybe it's a little too early. I'm also very interested to see if the orcs manage to expand the eye gougers, because that would be really good. I know, in a sense, I'm glad that Silvery Moon has done it this way and hasn't directly conquered, and that Atbar has actually prevented them from expanding this way, because that prevents them from creating the Silver Marshes. It's going to be, in the end, it's going to be easier for them, because this is slipping into the Proffit Council, Mirabar. So, yeah, that is a thing. And Luskan is not slipping into the Mirabar, because, yeah, well, we don't have everything yet, because we don't own this county. But when this slips into Mirabar, the Silvery Marches will be able to create their own kingdom. The Silver Hands. The Tramar. Oh man, you guys are troublesome. Sorry that this episode is a little slower, but we've done some very important things. Godgood is the heir. Godgood is being elected as the heir. That is amazing. She became a warlock, actually. That's confusing me a little bit. Because she is my apprentice still, right? Magical apprentice. Even the mightiest of magic users feel the bite of time, the loss of a loved one, the very land changing, and of course the mortal race's death itself. Some wizards, who do not desire lichdom, begin a family. Clerks often take on a protege priest, and of course druids teach the young the arts. Regardless, a magica apprentice is one who is dedicated to carrying on the master's profession, if not surpass them. Yeah, so I think I'm trying to teach her to become a wizard, not a warlock. But she herself has chosen that ambition, so that's why she got warlock. Which is cool, because warlocks gain their power through pacts with powerful entities, which range from fiends. Oh, you don't say so. I mean, it is. Perhaps thematically I should have gone with a fiend instead of a conjurer. But a conjurer can conjure fiends, so, you know, I'm pretty okay whichever way it went. There was a interesting episode with But just some inheritance things done. We didn't get a lot of wars. We didn't expand very much. But yeah, this is an episode in which we see the opportunities rise. Of course, there's a big chance that she will join the Lord's Alliance later on. We don't know that yet, but man, we secured our terrains. That is what I like. The inheritance is done. We have a fiend bloodline. I think I may come back again in a year or two when our troops have been completely replenished, and maybe well, have become a journeyman wizard so that we can summon some extra guys to aid us out. And by the way, also there's something that happened I think off camera is that we did level also up our power within the Black Network. So some cheap mercenaries in the form of Zentarims are also available. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.